All right, friends. So for today, if you go into my daily lesson plan, you'll see that we're going to review figurative language. And the first thing you're going to need to do is to review figurative language on Schoology. Follow the directions here, but I'm also going to show you. So if you go into courses and you click our language arts class, in this purple folder that says reading, if you click on that, you'll see a gray folder titled figurative language. Click on that and then click one more time and you will see the different types of figurative language that we have been learning. I need you to go through and review all of these so that you're familiar with it for the activity that you're going to try and complete today. So remember, to find our daily lesson plan, you're going to go back into that Schoology calendar, click on Miss Bush's daily lesson plan, and then click it one more time. So after you have reviewed the figurative language, scroll down and you're going to watch that video that I'm making right now. That'll be there in just a moment. And then the third step is to follow this link to start the digital escape room. And this is going to be all about figurative language. It's a fun way to practice it. It may be a little complicated, so bear with me. I'm going to quickly walk you through. So read the prompt. You're trapped in a school and you need to go through all of these puzzles to escape. So the first thing, you're going to click this next, and puzzle 1 is all about similes and metaphors, but you can't move on to the next thing until you unlock it. So if you scroll down, here's all the puzzles. There's 6 total. First one's simile and metaphor. Just tap on it and you're going to have to make a copy. All right. So once you get in, you need to separate the similes and metaphors. There's going to be a few that aren't going to be a simile or a metaphor, and that's why it's important that you're reviewing the figurative language before you play, so you can be aware of the ones that are neither. So you're going to tap on each one and drag it to whichever hand it goes to, okay? Left hand is metaphors, right hand is similes. And then this recycling is where you'll put neither. Pay attention to which ones you put in neither, because they're going to be a certain type of figurative language too that you're going to need to pay attention. So once you've separated all of these, you need to count how many metaphors and similes and then which types of figurative language go in the neither. It may be helpful to have a separate piece of paper to jot it down. Once you've done that, click on this Click Me. I've been having trouble just clicking it. So what I have to do is I hold down on the Click Me, and you can either open the link. I'm copying the link to the URL, and then I'm gonna tap out, and I'm gonna go into my Safari, and I'm gonna tap and then paste it in so I can see. And then you're gonna have to make a copy. So as you go in, like I said, it's important to note how many similes you had, because you're gonna need to put in the answer. Now you have to read the directions carefully for this escape room to be successful, because down at the bottom it says your code is the first letter of the color in the answer box. If you get black, you did it wrong. So say you had 3 similes. It's black, okay? So that's showing me that there's not 3 similes. So you're gonna have to go back in and move it around to figure out how many similes were there. And once your answer is correct, it's gonna change to a color. So for example, if I got this right and it changed to yellow, I'm gonna take that first letter of the color, which is Y. If my second one changed to blue, I would write down blue. And so you're gonna get a code here. You're gonna get 4 letters. And you're gonna go back in. Sorry, I lost the link. You're gonna go back into that escape room. And those 4 letters that you wrote out, that's where you're gonna type it in here. And it says, remember, read the directions. Use the first letter of the color, all caps. So I don't know what it is. Say it's this, right? Then I would click next, and then I would get unlocked to my next puzzle. And then you'd go in, and this one is a jigsaw puzzle. And your code's the answer to the question. So you are going to have to tap around and move it until it fits, just like a jigsaw puzzle. Keeps booting me out. And then you'll put the code for the second one, and you'll follow that all the way to the 6th puzzle. Once you break through the 6th, then you escaped the school. Okay? So a few things I want to note. This is going to be complicated, and you are probably going to feel frustrated or be a little confused. I have to help my friends in person today with their map testing. I'm going to try and give you guys breakout rooms so maybe you can help each other on Zoom. If that doesn't work, then you're going to have to do it independently, and you're just going to need to try your best, okay? I'm not taking it for a grade, but it's a fun way to practice figurative language, and I think you guys will enjoy it. Like I said, you need to practice patience. You need to read all the directions carefully. If it's just not working, the links aren't working, you can't problem solve or figure it out, that's okay. If you go down back on my lesson plan and look at 4, it says if you are not able to complete the digital escape room due to its complexity, follow the link and choose a few activities. So here's a bunch of extra resources. I have this on Schoology too. You're going to go in here and you're going to do as many things as you need until it's about lunchtime. You can also read at home, okay? I'd like you to spend some time on this escape room though and try and do it. And if it's not going to work, this is always something you can fall back on. And then pay attention to these upcoming dates. Otherwise, enjoy, and I hope it's able to work for you guys. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.